2. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the control room each and every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Chinks on the boards. We got Royal in the house. Gary Fax, myself, DOA. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Gonna have a special guest, up and coming rising hot artist from Brooklyn, New York. The one and only Young Tef should be calling in around 8:30. Hope everybody's well. Salute to everybody that's been tuning in each and every Thursday at the control room, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. So, what's up, Royal? How you feeling? All right, I like your new hat.
Oh, thank you. I want to be festive, you know.
Okay. How long you been a blood? I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say.
What side? I'll go.
Well, listen, I can't. I really can't. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean? Happy birthday to Royal. You're looking very good right now. You know what I mean? So
it's actually tomorrow.
Well, you know, black people, we celebrate early. We celebrate for about a month on our birthday, right? We don't know how to give it up. Maybe like 2-3 months later, we still saying happy birthday to your ass. So
well deserved.
man.
Women do a lot, so women should be praised.
Well, you're a queen, so you should be applauded automatically. You know what I mean? Right. So, I want to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Gary Fax is in the building. What's up, Gary?
It's all good. Everything's cool.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear me?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I can't hear me? Okay. All right. Sorry.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, okay.
No, we can hear you. So what's going on, Gary? How was your day and all that shit?
Everything's cool. You know, just taking care of business. It's been a good day. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
At the Universal Hip Hop Museum. So that's going to be something big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hip Hop Museum is going down with the Real Discussion podcast from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. right?
Probably midnight.
Midnight, right? Well, you know what? You never know what's gonna happen on the Real Discussion podcast. Salute to Rock Logic, Robin. You know what I mean? Hip Hop. The museum is legendary. It's gonna be a fantastic event tomorrow. We're also gonna be celebrating with Royal's birthday tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
so please tune in tomorrow, man, from 8 p.m. till who knows what the fuck is gonna happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the Hip Hop Museum is really important for those that don't know. Like, it just demonstrates the essence and the beginnings of hip hop. You know what I mean? Some people associate the name hip hop like it's old, or something that's that could have been. Hip hop is the foundation of a lot of things that's occurring today. You know what I mean? So salute to hip hop. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking forward to a fantastic show tomorrow. You know what I mean?
This sorts in sort of a way kick off the 50th anniversary. Because what a lot of people don't know is that Rock and LG, who's one of the co-founders, they go back since they were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that's the relationship, right?
Right.
So this is one of quite a few things throughout the year that we're going to be involved with, dealing with the Universal Hip Hop Museum and the 50th anniversary. So this kind of sort of kicks it off. And I think next week or the week after, Rock has the that virtual.
Yeah.
It's the following weekend?
I think.
Oh yeah, I need to know. I need to get the VR headset.
So he's doing a virtual.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
That's big.
Performance at the Universal Hip Hop Museum, I think in like the next week or so, or 2 weeks.
After the New Year, of course.
Yeah, it's after the New Year.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is huge. I've been in there already.
And the rest will follow.
Yes.
That's some huge shit.
Yeah, it is huge.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to picture how that's gonna look like.
I can tell you.
Break it down.
When you get in, the first thing you enter into, you go down the steps. First, you have to create your avatar, right? When you enter, you go down the steps. It's a train station. And you can actually go on a train.
I love trains.
Right? I think that's if you go on the left. But if you bear right, you'll see a picture of, I think it's Biggie, Nas, I forgot.
Okay.
But they got these pictures on the wall, and then if you keep walking a few steps forward, turn right, there's an entrance there, and it's a elevator. An elevator into the museum. So when you get on the elevator,
cool.
you can go to the, I think the ground floor is the club, the second floor is a studio. And you could actually get on the elevator and go on these floors and walk around. And yeah, so they have one floor that's like pictures, like NFTs. Another floor, like coming down, is it's like pictures all over the wall, kind of like going into stories about hip hop with
Okay.
pictures, and you can stand in certain spaces in front of the picture, and it'll give you the audio. So the club, on the club version, on that ground floor in the club, like you can go in and buy shades. My avatar has shades. You can go and get shades. You can get the glow sticks.
Oh,
They got an
nice.
actual DJ in there.
Oh,
They
cool.
got lounges on the side, the party floor. They got the fire coming up on the stage.
Okay.
So Rock is going to be an actual avatar, or he's going to
Yeah,
be
he's
him
gonna be an avatar.
He's gonna
performing?
Yeah, he's going
There
to be able
has to be an avatar
Yeah.
in there.
That's crazy.
Everybody in there is an
Yeah.
avatar.
Yep.
Even the people that's going to watch.
Avatar.
That's crazy.
You can
That's,
go on the floor and dance. I didn't know how to do that.
So that's a new meaning of like meeting people and shit. Like you can be an avatar meeting people.
Oh, that's
You know what I
Basically,
mean?
yeah, basically.
yeah.
So, but here's where it gets fucked up. So, what if your avatar doesn't look like you, and you create an avatar that looks fine as fuck, looking like fucking Denzel or something? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then you meet him in person, and they look like fucking like Forrest Whitaker. Salute to Forrest Whitaker, you know. But you know that shit in the back of his neck. But salute to Forrest.
yeah.
But that's fucked up. Like that's kind of like false advertising.
Avatar. That was good. That was good.
False advertising. So, yo, I want to create an avatar. I'm gonna be light skinned and shit with freckles.
We got to get the VR glasses though,
Mm-hmm.
because I did it on a computer, and you don't have all the benefits of the all the features, you know. But it's dope.
Oh, so okay. So I'm looking forward to that. I gotta be in the building for that. I gotta create an avatar. I'm gonna look really fine. I'm gonna like fine. They gonna be like, yo, this avatar. And they see me say, look at this burnt bacon face looking ass motherfucker. You ain't no avatar, nigga. You're tar. You fucking burnt bastard. Fuck is wrong
Oh,
with you,
you
man?
crazy?
No, I'm saying, like, you know, I mean, look, we're living in a day, we're living in an era where people are not claiming to be who they are. You can be a billionaire on Facebook and Instagram and all kinds of platforms. Clubhouse, you can be the shit. You can be a millionaire,
Right.
which is false advertisement. But when you see them in person, they ain't shit.
The character comes out.
Not only the character,
It's like
they saying they rich. Look, who did this shit? Was it allegedly Little Bow Wow? Then he took a picture getting on a plane, but it was a magazine.
No, he took a picture of I guess he was flying he tried to make it look like he was flying on his own private jet. And
that was a while ago.
yeah, and apparently the plane that he was on was a regular plane that everybody goes on.
JetBlue, shit like that.
Some shit like that. So I guess somebody saw what he was doing, right? And I guess also they saw it online and kind of put him on blast.
That's fucked up.
Right? He tried to make it look like, oh, I'm balling out. I'm flying on a private jet, and this person was like, nah, and it kind of showed. They took the real picture of him,
Right.
Yeah, they put him on blast.
That's embarrassing.
Well, I mean, and it very much is, but unfortunately, there's a lot of people that do that,
But
right?
Why?
There's a lot of people. Like, he's not the only one, right?
But he has money, right?
I don't know.
Okay, allegedly, because you have to say allegedly now, right? Like alleged.
yeah.
I don't know if that even works anymore. But doesn't he have money?
I don't know.
I know him and the brat got something going on. They got like some sort of misunderstanding, and
I think he just. I don't know. I didn't read it, but I saw like a little snapshot of it, and it looked like he said something disrespectful about Jermaine Dupri, and the brat came to his defense.
he said it publicly, right?
I don't know.
Because I know Little Romeo and Master P, father and son. That's messed up because they're father and son. So if you have an issue, that's cool, whether it's true or not. But why put it on
social
black? Yeah, they.
I think that's the problem nowadays. I mean,
Right.
social everything now is for clicks, right? Everything is for clicks. You have companies now that's paying for clicks. So now a lot of these celebrities, what would be private between you and your wife, you and your kids or what have you, now they want to come into the public and and talk about their personal life with their dad or mom or kids, and that's only for clicks. And then also some
But
of
why
these
do they need it? I mean, they already have a big following,
you would,
right? And what the fuck does Romeo have to complain about? Seriously.
but that's my point, right? Like
okay, your father wasn't there, nigga. It's sorry,
Like, you didn't
I ain't
grow
wanna
up in
say
the-
that like that.
No, you can
sorry.
say it.
But-
It's a control room.
No, but I've spoken to children, sons, boys that are the sons of some hip hop legends who are no longer alive. And they didn't get that. Like Master P, what we know about Master P, he was a businessman. We don't know much about his personal life, right? But I do know that he has 2 other sons, I think, right? He got them in a basketball
Yeah,
league.
yeah.
He created his own.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
they
know
getting
that.
paid, like
Yeah.
the contracts they got are like top notch, right?
Yeah. Like Pete. So there's a lot of like I knew the girl that ran his company, and there was a lot of things about him that were said that were some were true and some weren't. But Romeo, he didn't get raised in the ghetto. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You didn't get raised in the ghetto.
Right.
But he had the. So why was he walking around with the damn, the do rags and the thug shit? So that was all image,
That
right?
was all
Kids do
image.
that
Like,
too. White kids do it too.
dude, he didn't have nothing to worry about.
Right, exactly.
When he was a kid, P was already what 100 million in.
right, and he was grooming him.
And
for
he was
business.
right.
So what are you complaining
What do you-
about?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Thanks.
I don't know.
Like I just got my
Spoiled?
first. I just got my first royalty check from the potato chips that my dad did with me. Well,
So what? Your dad did
So
it,
what? Like,
and you gotta
the-
earn those stripes.
yeah. Like
What kind of
at least-
potato chips though? What-
It's like
Those rap
Doritos.
snacks.
It's-
Rap
it's-
snacks.
Yeah, something like that. So
So it's fair to say that he's spoiled.
he's spoiled, right?
Okay.
Like he's basically spoiled, right? Because I mean, you didn't put no money into nothing,
Right.
right? You didn't put no money into nothing,
And your father is grooming you.
And-
like
Well-
we got our ass whooped and shit. Like we ain't have no money. We had no Christmases. And shit.
Exactly.
Like nigga.
exactly. Like, come on.
I got my ass whooped when I found out that. I don't want to blow it up. I don't want to blow it up. Salute to Santa. Damn. We got Mrs. Claus in the building. I was about to say, salute to Santa. We got Mrs. Claus in the building. You know what I mean? And for those that don't know, Santa Claus is black. His real name is Sante, and he don't have reindeers. He has pit bulls. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just saying, like, but seriously, like, I just feel like
You got Shih Tzus.
I can't. You said Shih Tzus? I'm done. I got a Shih Tzu.
I
You a
know.
funny motherfucker. This fucking dog, man. This nigga, he's a nigga dog. So this nigga eats anything I eat. This nigga, he ain't no regular Shih Tzu. This nigga be like, you all dainty and cute. This motherfucker want to beef. Where's my food, nigga? I mean, come on, man. I got you. Like, why are we talking about a dog? I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about snitching. What is with this snitching movement now? Like, everything you can't even. Everything's a snitch. Like, oh, that's Rock Logic.
Okay, cool.
What's up, Sticky?
Yo, what's up?
What's going on? We got Rock Logic, also known as Sticky, in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
What's going on, Stick?
I was watching and I wanted to address that Romeo situation.
Oh shit.
You know, first of all, as I'm a child of my father was with me, number one, and two, he was wealthy, right? And he groomed me for business and everything. I was never spoiled, right? Like my father made me work. My father owned a maintenance company.
Oh yeah, Fred
He
told
made-
me about
he
that.
made- Yeah, he made me wash windows. He made me buff floors. He made me pick up garbage. I did everything.
Right.
So I learned the fundamentals of business and life because I did what the other workers did.
Right. And that's
And when
very
I became-
important.
Right, exactly. So part of this, I don't know what Master P did in terms of raising Romeo, but part of it is you got to put your kid, you got to make that nigga get up at 7 in the morning and go bust some floors.
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
Right. All right.
Because that's what builds character.
Exactly.
So, you know, and so what happened was I never wanted to take over my father's business because I never wanted to be a maintenance person or
Right.
a maintenance business owner, and I went into music.
Right.
But what I learned from my father was how to hustle for money,
Mm.
how to get money.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, you know, when you grow up rich, right? You grow up wealthy. Really, what you have to learn is how did your father get that money?
Right.
What was the foundation?
Right.
How did he run the business? How did he do the business?
Right.
Right.
That was what I learned at a very young age. So when I got older and I decided to venture into music, the one thing I understood was how to hustle, how to go get the money. I was a privileged kid, but I wasn't a spoiled kid,
Right.
Back.
you know. And Romeo, from what he's saying, is he's spoiled,
Yeah.
which means he doesn't know how to hustle.
And he ain't been
Which
through no
means-
struggle.
Right, and he can't survive without his father.
Right.
Well, he's a Romeo.
Right, and the other thing was, we lived in a 13-room mansion, right? And Fred will tell you, he was at my house. But we lived in the South Bronx in that shit.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
So we was around people that were less fortunate than us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's adults that I know now that when they was babies, when I was a kid, their crib was the second drawer in the dresser.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I was in those households.
Wow.
So we grew up around the less fortunate, so I also understood
Right.
what it meant to be poor,
That's important. That's so important.
or at least less fortunate.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's
But when you put these motherfuckers in that bubble and you protect them, and they have no sense of reality,
very true.
Exactly.
Right.
you know. So that's all. I just wanted to chime in on that.
Well, that was
That's a good story.
Definitely.
I didn't know that.
hmm
Rich.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I ain't gonna say I did a whole lot of hood shit, but it wasn't because I was poor.
But you was rich, bitch.
100%.
You was rich. The fuck?
For real. I
Yeah,
like,
split up
I like
the whole
your
shit.
I like your stories of the train stations that you talk about. The train stations you had.
Oh, he had the real train shakes with the smoke and shit coming out of it. I had to create sounds with that shit. He had the real trains.
Are you talking about train sets?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, my train sets are incredible. I run them in my house. I'm about to set it up for Christmas.
I always wanted one, the locomotive. I
Yeah,
ain't
but
got
I had all that. I had all that stuff as a kid.
Right. Right.
All my music stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My father. If I did the right thing, my father rewarded me with what I wanted.
Yeah, you earned it. You earned it.
You earned it.
Right.
But I had to earn it. When I got a
Right.
DX7 keyboard, I worked for that shit.
Right.
And my father was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get you that for Christmas."
Nice.
You know, and then I worked for my father, and I earned my own money with my father, and I brought my own musical equipment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, these spoiled kids that they have going on with these rich parents, the problem is you kept these motherfuckers in a bubble, in a rich bubble, and they're not in the struggle that you came from.
Right. Right.
But
So they
you-
don't understand that. They don't have a point of reference.
But you know what? It shows because look what you accomplished. You have your own studio now.
Right.
You have your own recording studio. You have your own podcast studio. So the traits that you learned from him shows it. It shows the effects of it now. So that's a great
Right.
accomplishment.
Yes.
So salute to you.
Because he made me understand what it was to be an entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
Right? Why work for somebody when you can do it yourself?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Even when you work for somebody, and when I did work for somebody, when I worked there, it was always like, how could I get the money that they're getting? I didn't want to take their money.
Right.
I didn't want to take their business. I just want to understand how they were getting that money so I could fish in my own pond and do the same thing.
Right.
In other words, basically become their competition without taking their customers.
Absolutely.
That's how I did the CPR thing, right?
Right.
When I started doing CPR, I worked for numerous companies and learned the ropes of the business.
Right.
So then when I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go on my own, they were all like, nah, you're not going to take my customers. I said, I don't need your customers.
Exactly.
This pond is big enough for everybody to fish in.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
And then I found my own lane and we did CPR. So, you know, the one thing I learned from my dad and I appreciate it was how to be an entrepreneur.
Right. That's the truth.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And that's good for people to hear.
And not grimy, you know what I'm saying? Just,
Right.
so Romeo, and I'm going to say this, I don't know the intricacies of how Master P raises his son.
Right. No, I don't either.
But based on how he's acting, he's never actually been or lived in the struggle.
Right.
Right.
You can live in a nice house, but you need to see the struggle of other people to understand that niggas be struggling.
Right. For real, his
And if you ain't got that point of reference, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Come on, stop.
Right. The fact that he got set up in a career, you know, a lot of these kids don't even get that. If they had that right now, they would feel a little inkling of graciousness because they struggling and they don't have that. And the ones that I'm talking about are the sons of the fathers who are hip hop legends. Some of them, you know.
Because I think we don't want our children to suffer the way that we suffered, right?
Right.
So we shield them from it.
Yeah.
But it's a
Right.
bad shield. You gotta they don't gotta live like that, but they need to see it.
They need to see
They
it.
need to be in an environment where they see other people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can identify what the struggle is.
Very true.
Exactly.
That's very true.
So that's kind of point. So I just wanted to say that.
Well, I appreciate your story, Rock. I didn't know you was rich.
Filthy.
Shit. I just think it's rich. Thank you. You let the whole world know that you're rich.
No, listen. My father was in the Daily News, and he was the richest black man in the Bronx at the time.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He was in Daily News. It was public knowledge if anybody ever wanted to look. Public knowledge.
Nice.
Wow. That's
You
what's
know,
up.
so yeah. So you know when they do these stories, they be like I was in a documentary, and they were like, "Oh, tell us your story," and it was supposed to be a hardship story. I was like, "I don't have one."
Wow.
Oh, shoot. That's
I told
great,
him, I was like, I grew up rich. My shit was good.
Right,
Now let me tell you what happened.
No, that's
It is
that's
what it
great.
is.
Yeah, that's great, though. That's great.
So that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on that because I identify with that Romeo thing to an extent, you know.
That's what's up, man. Let them know about tomorrow, man. What's going down tomorrow, of course, Rock, you know.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow night, you guys got to tune in for a monumental event. We are doing the podcast at the Universal Hip Hop Museum, which is the museum that has every generation of hip hop in it. Right now, it's called the Revolution because it's not the physical building. It's in a physical building, but it's not the actual final site. The final site is across the street.
Right.
But during this season, they're doing early 90s, late 80s hip hop. It's all in the exhibition. And we're going to be showing that to you guys tomorrow. The Real Discussion is going to do the podcast, stream live from the Universal Hip Hop Museum with Rocky Bucano, LG, Kim Seabrook is going to be there. We're celebrating Royale's birthday there. DOA is going to be there. Chink's going to be there. Robin going to be there. Gary going to be there. It's going to be, and there's more special guests coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a live studio audience in that motherfucker, baby.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
looking forward to it, man. Thanks, and thanks for making me a part of that. I appreciate it.
Word. And if I get it right, I'm going to have an original member of the Zulu Nation there, to tell old Zulu stories from the 70s.
Oh,
That's
nice,
what's up.
Nice.
Big shout out to my man Crazy Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna come through. I brought new microphones so that we can
shit.
stream in a different vibe.
Oh,
Oh.
nice,
You know what I'm
nice.
saying?
That's what's
so
up.
We're gonna use the new microphones tomorrow night.
Oh,
That's what's up, man.
that's nice. Definitely nice.
All right.
And thank you again, Mr. Rock Logic, aka Sticky, for establishing a great studio, great podcasting systems that's going on with great shows on Boardwalk Global Media, man. So let's keep it going.
Yo, you guys enjoy the show, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
All right,
thank you.
salute.
See you tomorrow.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah, that was Rock Logic, man. Sticky, man. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, man. It's gonna be that's historical.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of the many historical moments.
Are you excited?
Yeah. It's, I mean, this sets up a lot of things, right? Because I mean, as I was saying, next year is the 50th anniversary of hip hop, so
Right.
we're going to be involved in a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of people going to see the Boardwalk Global Media logo all over the place. So we're not playing next year. So
right.
a lot of strategic partnerships, branding, all of that. So we're in it.
Speaking of that, people that are tuning in,
Do we have any chats?
if you are tuning in, make sure you share the broadcast. Make sure you subscribe to Boardwalk Global Media
On YouTube.
on YouTube. You know what I mean? So salute to everybody, man. And speaking of fathers, today's my father's birthday. May he rest in heaven.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
Dad, was that you?
Wow.
Yeah, my father was a very strong man that, I've learned a lot from him. But one thing I did learn was integrity, self-respect, and he taught me how to work really, really hard. And he was a hustler. So it's important that, especially fathers and sons, unfortunately with Master P and Romeo having a disagreement publicly, I think, fathers and sons will have disagreements forever. That's just the way it is. But I don't think it should be done publicly.
No, it shouldn't be
Right.
done publicly. It should-
Right.
You shouldn't disrespect your parent publicly and vice versa. You shouldn't
Right.
disrespect your son publicly. Certain things, the way I was raised, especially I can say for like black families, what goes on in our house stays in our house. With private people, unfortunately, we're living in a different era
Yeah, definitely.
where everything is public. Like we just talked about that a few minutes ago. A lot of things is like, I was about to get into the snitching thing, but everything's talked about on Clubhouse. All the gangsters and the thugs, they all publicly talking about what they're gonna do, what they did, how they did it. You're snitching on yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. That's why I was asking about snitching. What is the true meaning of snitching? It seems like the meaning has changed.
It's, snitching, according to the street is when you go to the cops and tell,
Yeah,
Right.
That's a snitch.
right?
Right.
If whether you see it or a part of it, you go and tell the cops like, hey, look, DOA did this, right? Or, or if they get caught, or if I'm doing something with you and I get caught and you get away, I'm telling on you to give to get myself less time, and even some of these artists and people surrounded by artists, I think it's becoming somewhat okay, right? Or
Tekashi.
I wouldn't call it okay, fashionable.
Tekashi.
But I mean, like him, I think that when you look at cases like him, he was in way over his head.
True.
He was in way over his head.
At least
True.
he's been quiet though.
Because nobody wants
quiet.
nobody wants to hear him here in New York City. Nobody wants him here in New York City.
Bitch, you stupid.
Nobody wants to nobody wants to deal with him or book him here in New York City.
Wow.
He has to go other places.
I don't see nothing about him.
Ain't nobody trying to hear him here. He's going other places. I mean, but with
I haven't
him,
even read that.
Oh, he just got booked for Australia.
Oh.
Yeah, for a major festival.
Tell Baba T to stay away from that nigga.
but yeah.
It's funny though.
But he had to rat, right? Because it was so heavy with him. Like,
Hold up, wait a minute. You know what? You know what? I think history has been made. That was the first time I heard someone logically say he had to rap. Like,
Oh.
no, but because that's real shit.
yeah, he had to rat.
That's real.
And I'm about to make a comparison here. So he had to rat because he was portraying an image, Bloods and all of this other stuff, which, you know, he thought that, oh, I could just do this and, you know, act out in videos and stuff like that, and didn't understand how real it got.
That's probably young.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, Boardwalk Global Media? Young Tuck.
What's
Oh,
up,
shit.
Chad? What's up?
Hey.
Peace.
Hey, man, how y'all doing?
Good.
We're doing good, but shit, you sound tough as a motherfucker. Yo, what up, nigga? Yo, shit, fuck your boy, what me in the building, nigga. God damn, shit, I'm scared
Don't do me
already.
like
Shit.
that. Don't do me like that.
Nah, I'm scared I'm scared to death. Nah, I know it's all love. I'm fucking with you, man. Yo, thank you for calling in. I appreciate you and everything. My name is DOA. I'm the host of the Control Room. We got Royal in the building. Of course, you know Gary Fax. We got my man Chinks on the board. So salute to you, and I'm hearing great things about you. You know, as far as your career is concerned, you know what I mean? So
Oh, man, thank you, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to call in and speak with you guys. I'm always supporting and collaborating with our people, man. We got to encourage our people and support each other. So I'm all for the unity, bro. I'm all for the unity.
no doubt. So, from what I'm hearing from Royal and Mr. Gary Fax is that you multi-talented. You know, you're a comedian.
Oh, man,
you're an
you know,
MC.
I try.
Now you're doing. I'm hearing
Oh, man,
I'm looking
doing,
at your
man.
resume. So you opened up for the likes of Jada Kiss, Papoose, Max B, Cassidy, Freeway, Jocelyn Hernandez, my homie Rip Michaels, Smokey Squires, Gerald Kelly, Rob Stapleton, and the list goes on and on and on and on to the break of dawn, right? So you really doing great things. Royal been telling me about you for the longest. That you're really really talented, man. You know, I'm a comedian
Man,
myself,
bless.
and you're inspiring me with this conversation to be multi-talented, such as what I'm hearing. So tell me a little bit about
thank
yourself, and if you don't mind me asking, how did you get
Okay.
started?
Okay, man. Listen, I'm Young Tef. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. That's Stuyvesant. You know, I grew up. I grew up in a church environment. So I got, you know, started singing in a choir, playing the drums, and then you know, I'm a PK. My granddaddy was the bishop, so I always got picked to be, you know, the leader of things. So
We have similarities. We have similarities.
Praise and worship team. I'm 8, 9 years old, leading the praise and worship,
Wow.
Sunday service, and then, you know, I play basketball. So going from just a team player to being a captain. So I've kind of always been like, you know, in the spotlight, so to speak. And but music was my first passion. And my older brother, rest in peace, he started a record label. So I got my first deal when I was 18.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been doing music, you know, forever. And then it kind of, comedy just kind of like fell into my lap. It was
Found
never
you.
an aspiration. Yeah, it was never an aspiration. I never was like, hey, I'm going to be a comedian. For me, it was always going to be rap and then act, you know what I mean? And then go kind of like behind the scenes. That was like the vision that I had for myself. But I ended up doing a rap show one day, and let me tell you, I was illy prepared. So I had never performed in Long Island before. It was Amity Music Hall, and I'm assuming that it was going to be, the way it was presented to me was that it was going to be like an upscale showcase.
Wait, it wasn't in Wine Dance, was it? Was it in Wine Dance?
Nah, it wasn't at the Wine Dance.
Wine dance.
It was a promoter, a young lady by the Play with Rocks, is her media group. So they do showcases, and you know, she was like, man, there's gonna be a lot of execs. So I went with my commercial music. You know what I mean? My ladies songs, my radio ready record.
Right.
But when I got there, bro, These dudes had their pants hanging off their butt. They had thumbprints in their sweaters. They had do-rags tied to the side, fat blunt. They were standing on the couches with bottles. I'm like, nah, I'm not even ready for this. Like, I wasn't even prepared for this. Like,
Wow.
so I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I'm going to do because I got to switch my set now. So I'm on stage. And while I'm trying to talk my way through some time to figure out how I'm going to attack my set, I'm just talking and the whole audience is just laughing. I mean, like, these dudes are thugs and they're crying. I don't even remember what I was saying, but they started clapping up laughing at the end of the set. The promoter came to me and she was like, hey, yo, I'm doing a comedy show next week and I need you to come back as an artist. Now, I got paid, I think, $100 for 15 minutes.
That's what's
She
up.
wants to give me $150, 5. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
She's like, yeah, I do stand-up comedy. That definitely will.
Yo, listen. Yo, that
And,
story's
you know,
amazing. That's
It's just
amazing.
been going from there, man. I did the show with her, and then the following week, somebody at that show booked me for another show, and it's just been
Wow.
a blessing ever since. You know, I just thank God. Like I said, I've been working hard at writing because, you know, when I came in, I was on fire, you know, and I had no idea what I was doing. You know, I'm fresh off of rap. I got a joke I tell, but it's true. You know, I go on stage like, I love the love, but I was a rapper yesterday. You know what I mean? But Young and May came out and they decided, you know, we reached the quota. We don't need 2 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they like, oh, it's a joke, but nah, this is real. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a blessing, but I just been really working on my craft. You know, studying the greats. Thankfully, they've been showing me love, taking me under their wing.
Yeah, I see.
The first special that I did actually was Smokey Suarez. The special is actually coming out this month. January, actually, next month, the top of the year. It's called One Foot Out the Ghetto. So I did that.
That's dope.
Then I did Caroline's on Broadway with Gerald Kelly for the Father and Son tour. And that ended up landing me at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood for Chocolate Sundays. And that landed me at the Hollywood Improv. So it's just been a blessing, man. And I'm just grateful for every opportunity. And, you know, just trying to stay on top of the craft and make sure I'm making the OGs proud, you know, and deliver how it's supposed to be delivered.
That's what's up. I mean, damn, shit. I feel like shit. Now you have an amazing journey.
Isn't it?
Because if you're working with somebody like the likes of a Gerald Kelly and a Smokey Squires, like, because I know both of these guys, and these are amazing comedians, and you can learn a lot from those guys.
Indeed.
You know,
Yes,
they're
indeed.
amazing people. They're very good teachers, and they can definitely guide you the right way, especially if you really want to learn the ins and outs of comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I first started, you know, I learned a lot from Smokey. And I remember I did a show in Long Island in Amityville, and I was new, and I was cracking these corny ass jokes, and the crowd wasn't feeling it, and I got into my beatboxing, and that saved me. And Smokey was like, "Yo, that beatbox shit ain't always gonna save you." And I said, "Okay," and I didn't want to listen. And I wound up doing a show with my man Brooklyn Mike out in I think it was Delaware.
That's my comedy coach, man. That's who I've been working with for my
Brooklyn
life.
Mike, man, is
Shout out to Mike Troy.
Brooklyn Mike taught me a lot about getting off on a high. And I did a show
Yeah,
in Delaware
yeah.
State, and I was cocky, and I thought I was Eddie Murphy Raw
Oh,
and Delirious, and I got booed. I tried that beatboxing shit. It did not work. So shout out to Smokey Squires, man. So you're learning from the best. You're learning from the best, man. You know. So how does it feel, if I may ask, you know, being a multi-talented artist such as yourself to convert from hip hop to comedy? How do you make both things work?
Oh man, see, that's a great question. And honestly, I really haven't figured it out yet. You know, a lot of people ask me like, "Oh, what's up with the music? You're not doing music no more." And it's not even that I'm not doing the music. Comedy is requiring so much of my attention. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't recorded in almost 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, that's a really long time for a rapper. And but for me, it's like the rapper in me feels jealous. You know what I mean? Like, I've done amazing things as a rap artist, but the stages and opportunities that comedy is presenting for me in my life are like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, the hands of them shaking, the people that I'm meeting, and it's not phony. It's really genuine. People are really trying to give me an opportunity and a platform.
That's good.
And, you know, it feels amazing. And then the other half is like the rapper in me, like, well, what they trying to say, I can't rap? Like,
Yeah, because there's always so much
you know what I
drama and
mean?
shit
Like,
on that
because
side.
it's not even just drama. It's a money game. So if you have the money, for a record to be put out, you can. If you got enough, let's say this, you got 100,000 to put into a record, you could possibly make that back plus more. But if you ain't running with a straight engine and a machine to do your marketing, to do your PR, to do all of those necessary things to push a product, it's not gonna go that far.
Wow.
But what I've found with comedy is I just have to show up and be there. I have to show up, be funny, and be myself.
Right.
And that's the machine. It's not so much as,
That's
hey,
good.
I need this type of press, I need this type of look. No, I just have to make my rounds and introduce myself to the world. And it's not, it's not as difficult as it is with the music. And honestly, at my age, people think I'm really young, but I'm 34 years old. You know
Still
what I mean?
young.
Like,
You're still young.
Yeah, I'm still young, but man, like I said, I haven't recorded in 6 months. My last rap show that I did, it was maybe a couple of dudes my age that was on my level, but it's really a young dude sport, especially in New York. These kids is wild. They're jumping on couches, they're cursing. You know what I mean? I enjoy a good time too, but this is a career for me. It's not, you know what I mean? The energy is different behind the music. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of like elevated past that. So now I want to get to the message. I want to talk to the people about certain things. So once I figure out how to implement, that music part of it into the comedy, I think it's going to be an amazing experience, man. I just have to find that common ground to dwell both. You know what I mean? That one woman show type of thing. So I'm interested. I'm excited. I'm learning along the way, and I'm trying new things, trying jokes, and researching the greats. And I just found out I love Red Fox. You know what I mean? I've never really.
Red Fox has great stuff.
wow,
He has
yeah.
great.
Yeah, Red Fox is amazing.
Yes,
so,
he has great.
Yes.
It's an amazing journey, man. So, I mean, thank you for asking that question, because a lot of people don't even understand. It's not easy when you're multi-talented to make it all work together.
I can identify with that.
And
I
you're
will.
also sorry.
No, go ahead.
And you're also a host.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I heard
yes,
you was
yes.
an amazing host.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are fun. Hosting is always fun. I like to call it the mistress master of ceremonies. MC.
You know,
Because they hosting me, they just putting your picture on a flyer and you showing up to an event.
hearing your story, you remind me of a younger version of me that's considered multi-talented, right? So
Nice.
what I will suggest, right, is go back to the greats, go back to the essence of the greats, like the Dean Martins, the Jerry Lewises,
I love those.
the Don Rickles.
Oh yeah.
Go back to the greats. Mom's Mabley.
She's related to my family.
Okay.
Mom's Mabley. These are the greats. Go back to the essence, and you'll see a lot of them in you. Because these people that I mentioned are multi-talented as well.
Okay.
And
Got you.
because comedy, and I'm going to say this openly, as an artist, especially of your caliber, as being multi-talented, has a lot of pain with that as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, being that you're what they consider a hip hop artist or a rap artist, you're not a comedian. You're not a rap artist. You're an entertainer. So once you know how to merge, once you figure that out, that I'm an entertainer, don't separate the two. I struggled with that for years. So when you do your shows, you just have to figure out, how do I bring in one with the other and combine them as a marriage? And then people are like, oh my God, you know what I mean? You can come out rapping first, or you can rap in the middle of your set, or you can have a set that's going to lead to rapping, and that'll bring that out to make it more easier for you instead of having yourself jealous with each other. You know what I mean? Because that's called bipolar. But listen, I'm just fucking with you.
Now that's dope though, because what I've been doing is speaking I come out to my own music. So, when you come in, like, hey, what song you want to come out to? I just get a DJ my music. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So that's how I swing that joke in there. Yeah, I was a rapper. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I was a rapper. That was my song. You know what I mean? I swing that little joke in there. But like you said, I'm searching for that. I'm searching for that heart throb to mesh it all together. And I'm definitely gonna shout you out when I figure it out. Like, I did an interview, you know what I'm saying, with Boardwalk Global, and he gave me some gems. So definitely, I'm gonna let Smokey know we talked too.
Yeah, man. This
So-
is something DOA said. What up, man? Smokey's a great gentleman, man, that you want to learn from. He's really great at what he does. Funny, he's one of the
Yo, have you
funniest
been
comedians
to his
ever.
spot on Mondays recently?
No, I haven't. I spoke to Smokey a couple of months back. I haven't seen Smokey in person in a while. But we go way back, man. But I'm gonna have to catch up with
Comedy in
him.
Harlem on Comedy in Harlem. He got on every Monday. It's a good work.
Yeah. I was talking to Nikki Sunshine earlier this morning, man. We were about to do some great things together. So I'm gonna have to pull up. Now that you done put it in the universe, now I gotta pull up to see Smokey. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had to bump into you too, man. We're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, go back and back, get up on the stage.
So can
That's
I
what
lock
mean
it?
by
I can
saying
lock
you.
your number in. Can I lock your number in?
Yeah, of course. Shoot me a text so I can save it.
Okay, go ahead. Just want to get permission so that way you won't be like, yo, why is this nigga harassing? I can get this nigga my number, yo. What the fuck, son? No shame, nigga. What the fuck we doing, nigga? All right, so anybody got any
Yo, what's
questions
up?
for
Where
us?
Roy you at?
I-
Where Roy you at?
Oh,
Royal right next to me.
Right here. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Mama? How you doing,
I'm
girl?
good. I'm just loving your journey. I'm loving watching you grow into these different spaces. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate the support, y'all. I really, really do.
Yeah.
I gotta get y'all
So-
all out to come to my next show. So as soon as we get out of the holidays, I'll make sure I shoot y'all the information so y'all can be my special guest.
Yeah, definitely. Gary's here.
What up, G? How you doing, Gary?
You already know. So I just wanted to say a big shout out to Sister Falana from
yes.
Q Media Nation.
Yes.
Yeah, Sister Falana,
She
we love
she's been calling me, I don't know, last 3 years. Yo, Tef, yo,
Right.
she religiously used to call me and tell me about you. Yo, you got to get on this show. So,
you. Yeah, shout out to Falana. Love
yeah.
always.
Yes.
And when we brought her here to Boardwalk Global Media with her Q Media Nation, that's when Tef came on.
Okay.
And that's when I first met her, and we played her
Yep.
videos, which we have one of your videos that we're gonna play. And
Man, thank you.
and last year, I think it was in November, you did Maria Davis, right?
That's where I met her.
Yes,
Yes,
that's where
That's
you.
where I met her.
That's
Was
that's
that
that's
last,
what.
that was last year this time,
I
right?
think it was last
Oh,
year,
it wasn't the year
November.
before that. It was
No,
last
it
year.
was last year November. I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was. Yeah, last year.
All right, because
it
I
might
think it
have
was
been.
Maria Davis' birthday, was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's her birthday. Y'all
So
know her
and
birthday
Tef,
party.
that's when I first seen her. Well, we all seen her do her stand up. Everybody loved
No,
it.
I
And
did
rap.
music
What?
that night.
No,
yeah, I did music that
She
night.
rapped.
No, you okay?
She
You
hosted,
rapped.
like she rapped and turned
You
into a
rapped,
host,
but you
and then
turned.
became a comedian.
But I guess the comedy part came out because everybody loved it.
yeah.
yeah, but we was definitely specifically just doing music that night.
Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be. Yeah.
It
So
was just like, let me just think this little 3-5 minutes in here a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice event. Maria was walking around. She had everybody pinning money on her for her birthday.
Yeah.
I was going to try to sneak one of the hundreds off her dress, though.
Shout out to Maria Davis. Salute to the queen.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
salute to her. Oh
Salute
my
to
God.
Maria
Yes,
Davis.
definitely.
Yes.
So yeah.
I
So
got to get back up there one time.
yeah. So
Yeah, I was there last night. We're gonna be there. What, the 15th?
I think January. Yeah. So we're doing a Capricorn celebration. All right. Chinks,
Okay.
Rock, myself, and Royale again.
Okay.
So we're doing a Capricorn celebration with her. So you may want to come out.
All right, cool. Yeah, send me the info.
Okay.
And
okay.
if I ain't booked, I'll definitely come by and shoot you guys some love.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta come celebrate our birthday with you too at one of your events.
Absolutely.
Yes, please do. Please
Just
do.
let
told
us
you,
know.
my special guest.
So what's the video that she has? Let's get into real quick. What's the name of this song?
Okay. Hold on.
I know the last time I saw y'all, I had did this joint called Dyke, right?
Yes, I think that's
You and
it.
Kill
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
But then I just dropped the last joint that I recorded it's called Rich MS. I don't know if you have to. It should be like one of
Oh,
the.
that's sort of-
No, I think we're gonna play
That
Dyke.
one is new.
Dyke?
Yeah,
Is a video?
Yeah.
You gotta play the new stuff, man. You gotta play the
Wait.
most recent.
Wasn't
Is
that
it
the
on
one?
YouTube? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, if you go to it's on my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube,
When
channel,
did you shoot? Wait.
it'll come right up.
Young Tef on YouTube?
Yeah, type in Young Tough Rich and then MS. It should pop right up.
Okay. So I guess we're not gonna play Dyke.
Yeah, I played that the last time I was chilling with y'all.
Yeah, but this is
This is the control room
This is a
platform.
whole new show,
It's a
bro.
different show, so we gotta play that. I never seen it.
No, it's a great video.
I've never seen it.
It's a great
I
video.
said I've never seen it. all right, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Young Tef. The name of this joint is called Dyke.
Right. Do you and kill everything.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, that was the one that me and Rock was like, yo. Listen.
You know those mornings when you wake up and wonder,
Oh, not
what
with the
happened last night?
advertisement.
Getter has your back. We got you. Hangover remedies, breakfast and more, delivered to you in minutes.
We play commercials and all kinds of shit. This motherfucker. That's how it goes down.
United States national soccer team player John Brooks' 2014 game-winning historical World Cup goal was shown to him 2 days beforehand by God in a dream. The future revealed in dreams.
What about that? It's John Brooks! It's John Brooks for the USA! Have they stolen it?
2 days before this game-winning goal,
So
Brooks
good.
So they got the skip shit on there.
he had actually dreamed
That's it. They
of
try to hit that
scoring
skip button. That shit is cool, but shit. I love it. This what goes down at the control room, man. You never know what's gonna happen, no man. Cause I remember that night.
I love the deep voice.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into this video by Young
That
Dyke.
was hilarious.
Come on now, we gotta get to this motherfucking video here. He said, "Hey, wait,
Oh,
look at this shit." Dyke.
it said, nah, I don't want to play.
Here we go.
Pissing people off, they sick when they see the boss. The power in my voice will make them tremble like
Oh, that came in mad quick. What happened?
Super strong. You think I wanna be a man? You must be smoking something super strong. You misread
You
your
skipped a lot.
Push the wrong button with me and I explode like a ticking bomb. Trust me, it's really
What's going on?
I'll get you turned into an image that don't exist. I'm the definition of I'm Leonidas, kill everything strong. And I'm only
Why I hear it twice?
Stand the time I'm on. Born in a long way from immaculate possession. They used to laugh at me and like to call me the Tommy. I'd rather put that in place. I keep a Tommy that'll make you a ghost, nigga. They sick when they see the boss. Look, power in my voice and make niggas who like my speakers on. Females lazy, you niggas strong. Think I wanna be a man, you must be smoking some bitches strong. The way I flip the words, they think I'm a gymnast. Let these niggas push the wrong button with me and I explode. I think niggas go broke trying to pull out on bitches. I'm simple. I'll get you turned into an
Okay.
image that on my neck. Like the Michael Kors watch, nigga, fuck and protect. I'd rather buy my mom's a house, a business than reinvest.
There we go. That was the remix.
I'm like, I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, wait.
Nah, those were
I
Dykes.
didn't know what was going on.
Nah, those were Dykes fighting other Dykes, and that's what happened.
I'm
That's what happened, man. I mean, it's all good, man. It's all little, it may be technical difficulties, but we made it work. People saw the shit. You're dope. I
I'm
think
gonna share
the
it in
shit
a
is-
link when I get it.
Okay.
Okay,
See?
hold on.
Now to listen to the song I was gonna pick, then yeah, we might not have technical difficulties. But
Hold
I'm
on,
just saying,
hold
I
on for a
got-
second. I got Sticky chiming in. I'm gonna put it on three-way. This is what we're gonna do. Hold on. What's up, Sticky? Now I got you on three-way. What's going on? Hello? Sticky?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Is the video still playing double?
I don't know. I can't really see at this point, but nah, we good. All
All right, cool.
right. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what was going on. Little technical difficulties, but it's all good though. We're gonna make
That's
it
all
work.
good, man. It's all love.
Yeah,
I had a
so
beautiful time chatting with y'all, man.
I
and
appreciate
hope
you
I see
calling.
y'all. And y'all know the vibes, man. Holla at me. I'm here.
wait a minute. Before you go, let people know where they can find you and everything. Like, your social media
man, yeah,
and
yeah.
your next shows and everything like that. That's important.
All right, so I appreciate y'all. So you can follow me on Instagram at Young Tef. That's YOUNGTF. YoungTef.com. Young Tef on TikTok, whatever. Everything is Young Tef. So you just type in Young Tef, you know what I mean, and pop right up. My next Jokes and Drinks is going to be, hold on, I don't want to tell no lies. Let me get that date. My next Jokes and Drinks is going to be January 6th in Brooklyn at the Juicy Box Bar and Lounge.
January
Thank you,
6th.
Flatbush. January 6th, Juicy Box Bar and Lounge. That's located in Flatbush, Brooklyn, right next to the junction.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be live. I might be hitting the stage with Roddy Perry New Year's Eve weekend out in Detroit at the Punchline Comedy Club.
Nice.
So we'll just, we keep our fingers crossed to see how that goes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all get home safe, travel safe.
You too.
You too.
So y'all stay dry.
All right,
Thank you for calling. I appreciate you.
No problem, man. Y'all be blessed.
All right, you too. Later.
Salute.
Later.
Yeah, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Young Tef, man, from Brooklyn, New York, man, and we're gonna close out with her video. Before we close out with the video, does anybody have anything they want to say? Anything y'all want to?
Well, she's Tef is a rising star, so be on the lookout. Like I said, big shout out to Sister Falana because if it wasn't for her, she wouldn't have came through Boardwalk Global Media.
True indeed.
Yes, definitely.
Because we did her show here,
Right.
and by way of her show with Q Media, we got to meet young Tef.
Yes.
Which in turn we got her to do Maria Davis at Mad Wednesday. When everybody loved her.
Yeah.
And it was the very interesting thing is it was for her to do her music. But her being up on stage, she did her music and the comedy came out.
Yes.
And everybody loved her.
Yes.
Right. So, so she's a rising star. So everybody be on the lookout. So now Chinks. Oh, well, all right, go ahead.
Anything you want to say, Royal? Were you straight?
Well, I just want to say I want to give a shout out to Maria Davis and thank her for last night because I celebrated my birthday at Mad Wednesdays and she had me a cake there.
Told you.
And she had what's this lady's name? Gail Campbell.
Yes.
Saying happy birthday
yes, Gail
to me.
Yes.
So I want to thank my son for coming out and Hazel. But it was so special with her with the cake and the lady singing.
That's how she does it.
I mean, that was just so like wow.
That's how she does it.
Yeah.
That's how she does it.
I really enjoyed that.
Maria's family.
Yes,
Yeah. Salute to the godmother
to Deneen
of
Womack
hip hop.
too for coming out.
Oh,
Deneen was there.
Deneen, yes, family, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're about to close out with a video with Young Tef called Dyke.
Yes.
Salute to everybody that tuned into the Control Room. I will see y'all next week, each and every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Don't forget to follow me on IG at the Control Room. Each and every Sunday, I'll do Battle Rap Corner from 10:30 a.m. until. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow at the Real Discussion Podcast from 8 p.m. to whatever. Because it's going down tomorrow at the Revolution, right? That's what it's called now.
Right. Universal Hip Hop Museum. It's the Revolution.
The Revolution. That's it, Resolution.
The Revolution of Hip Hop. Market Square. Oh my God, what's it?
Exterior Street.
Exterior Street.
Is it 612?
In the Bronx.
Like
610.
610. Okay.
Come on out. It's gonna be live. You're gonna see a lot of people. Probably history is gonna be made.
Yes.
Bring your cameras.
Yep.
Right.
So live streaming. So Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. So yeah, come on down.
All right. So salute everybody. I'll see you next Thursday. I will see you tomorrow, actually.
And Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas.
And happy birthday, Pops. Dread Archie Jr., Dread Archie Sr. I love you. Salute everybody. We out.
Yeah. Young Tef. Let me explain something.
Jay got the bangers.
Dyke, I'm the definition of it. Do you and kill everything, the competition's nothing. There's no one you should fear when you the one that hold the budget. I came a long way from copping rentals at budget. They used to laugh at me in locker room discussions. I pulled up in that Benz and all they face was disgusted. A niche for pissing people off, they sick when they see the boss. The power in my voice will make them tremble like the speakers on. The female species is super strong. You think I wanna be a man, you must be smoking something super strong. You misread me and you got me wrong. You pushed the wrong button with me and I explode like a ticking bomb. Trust me, it's really Rubicon. I'll get you turned into an image that don't exist like a unicorn. I'm Leonidas with 300 strong, and I only fear God, so understand the time I'm on. Born sinner, I so differ. Immaculate conception with the bars, I'm a soul healer. Or call me the Tyreek of rap, I'm a ghost killer. Plus I keep a Tommy that'll make you a ghost, nigga. Go figure. Look, I ain't playing with niggas. You skip my turn, I'll draw for 'em, get the blazing, you niggas. Can't hit the trigger, keep a trace singing the niggas, I'm vicious. The way I flip the word, they think I'm a gymnast. Let these niggas ball out and get stuck on they pivot. Have these niggas go broke trying to bull out on bitches, I'm simple. Yeah, all gold on my neck. With a Michael Kors watch, nigga, fuck and protect. I'd rather buy my mom's a house, a business than reinvest. You niggas playing checkers, I'm over here playing chess. I invest in my career, you spend money to flex. Go and cop a little chain, wanna poke out your chest. But boy, your voice too light, say that shit with your chest. I got bars, food for thought, niggas need to digest. I'm surgical with the schemes, every bar I dissect. I spit dope, get a needle, let you niggas inject. Yes, do you and kill everything. You niggas know my energy. Do you and kill everything. You niggas know my body. Yeah. Do you and kill everything. You niggas know my energy. Yeah. Do you and kill everything. You niggas know my body.